Kelly & Associates for putting that together, as well as for so many different organizations that lent us some footage as well as pictures of just absolutely beautiful and spectacular region. It's an amazing thing just to sit back and watch. And we open all of our community conversations with this exact video. What I want to do is talk a little bit about our process and why it matters and why we wanted to make sure that you are in this room and why you're engaged as an active part of what we do. The Power of 32 initiative is big. It's enormous. We're talking about creating an entirely different sense of home for our natural region, to take away those sort of artificial boundaries that have been set down upon us and make us compete and say we can do something better collectively. That's hard. It's even harder as we have a really tight frame to work in. We're going to be doing this all over the course of 2 years. So it's a really tight window of opportunity. The other thing that is complicated is one of the things that makes it most special of all the other visioning projects and other different collaborative efforts that have been put out there in the past. We're starting this entire process with the community first. We're literally going out into every single one of those 32 counties, having meetings like this where we pull them together in a room, sit people down around a table and ask them some specific questions. What is a thriving region to you? What do you see as the challenges and the possibilities, the assets? What could we do? And what would you be most proud of us achieving in 2025? Over the course of around 2 hours, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less, people from all different walks of life get a chance to express what their life experience has to say about that and bring that to the table. We'll collect all of that information and data, losing nothing along the way, aggregate it, and then only give those issues back to our policymakers and our issue experts. So instead of always being told, well, this is the things that are really important, how do you feel about it, yes or no? You like it? Good, we thought you would. We'll do quite the opposite. And we may very well find that there are issues that we've been talking about all the time that are terribly important, that the people who live here in our region think might be nice, but it's not their pressing concern of the day. It's not really what they see as their region to thrive. So we're very excited to see that. We've already had 8 conversations. In fact, right now, there's one going on in State New Kensington. I hope whatever that was, it was because you guys were so actively tweeting and couldn't stand to not continue. That's always awesome. So we're actually having these conversations now. We've had 8 already. Almost 300 people have already participated. And very excitingly, next week on the 27th, Tuesday, we'll be holding a community conversation in every single one of our 32 counties, all on the same day. We literally start conversations at 8 o'clock in the morning, and every single hour on the hour up until 7 o'clock at night, we'll be starting a community conversation in our region.
What day is that?
Pardon?
When is that?
A day that you should not call me. It's the 27th. It's next Tuesday.
Wow.
Right? So please go online, find a conversation close to you. We're actually having 4 in Allegheny County alone, because it is our biggest population center. You heard that from the video. But we'll be doing that all across the way to actually make the point. I mean, we are one collective region. We are one vision. We are talking about our same roads, our same ideas. We do cross all those lines. I was talking to somebody earlier about the fact that about 20% of the people cross the state line to work every day, or 50% cross a jurisdictional line. Let's talk about how do we work together. So the first part of these community conversations. Then we go to those issue sessions where we get those experts together. And here's another twist. It's not just the usual folks. Just like this project was started with nonprofit, public sector, private sector, academia. The next section does that too. We'll put together issue experts from all of those arenas and bring them to come up with the ideas. So we know that there might be transportation or we might be education, making those up randomly. It could be that everybody wants us to start pineapple farming. I really don't know. I don't know. If that's the case, we'll get some folks from Dole, we'll get some folks from Hawaii. I don't know how that'll work. I really want to be on that junket. And we'll bring them together to start solving and putting together those solution teams. But those teams have to be representative of our geography. It can't just be Allegheny County. It can't just be one sector. And it can't just be one age group. We need to make sure that we are representing the true talent and the true diversity that we have in this region. And that is part of my job, is making sure that we do that. And that means getting people who have the talent and the knowledge to engage. Whether it's because it's your professional background, it's your civic background, it's something you're passionate about, that's another place where you can engage on this project. Actually start framing those solutions. Twitter, often for us. The next part is the fun part, where we start making the hard choices. And I say it's fun because we actually get a chance to do that. So the experts and all these teams that you'll be on, you'll be saying, well, I've got these fabulous ideas and come up with all these great things. We'll come together with a list of topics. We go back out to the community. We're going to put together a town hall meeting that happens across this entire region, where people prioritize what we do. We say, yes, these things are the ones that we came up with, and we agree these are some good solutions, but we can't have everything. You all live on a budget, maybe, ish. We know that our region has limited resources, and we're only talking about 15 years. What can we do in the next 15 years? What is the thing that's going to make the biggest impact to your quality of life? What is most important to you? What do we have to do first? And we'll let the community decide.